Okay, so have you ever heard of the crop Cassava? No. Do you know what Nigeria's top export of a crop is? Would you want to take a guess?
Nigeria. The crop, something agricultural?
Yes.
Peanuts.
No, it's actually Cassava, and we have a Cassava.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's all.
Alright, Declan, do you know what Nigeria's top crop is?
No.
Can you guess?
Fishing.
The crop. Like
crop, so like soil.
yeah,
land,
what they grow.
So it's
Their
not,
top
it's
crop.
not just okay. Wheat.
Wheat? Okay. Have you ever heard of Cassava?
No.
Well, this is a Cassava. Okay. Africa's number one crop. Alright, that's all. What do you guys think Nigeria's top crop is? Any guess?
No, I'm just kidding.
Phone a friend.
I would say wheat.
Okay. Well, have you guys ever heard of Cassava? Cassava? No, you've never heard of it. Okay. You know what Nigeria's top crop is? Like their top agricultural crop?
Nigeria.
You guys can guess. Like totally just go and guess.
Yeah, I think it's
Corn. Agree. Okay. Have you guys ever heard of Cassava?
probably some fluid.
Oh, I have. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Isn't it just a plant? Okay. Yeah.
Completely off.
Yeah. Okay. That's all.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Do you have any guesses? Off the top of your head?
Something about agricultural crop.
Yes.
Cassava.
Cassava.
Oh,
Yeah, you're the first one to get it. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what we were looking for. Thank you.
Good evening, class. Welcome to Nigeria. Tonight, we're going to talk about a very important crop to Nigeria by the name of Cassava. This is Cassava. And you might be wondering why a crop like this would be so important for an African country like Nigeria. Well, in Nigeria, as you might guess, the climate is very dry and hot, and a lot of crops don't grow that well. Cassava, however, which was actually developed in Brazil, turns out to be very drought tolerant, and it's just a very easy to grow crop. You can grow it in any kind of soil, anything like that. So for the farmers in Nigeria, this little tuber has become a very important part of their food chain and their economy. It's mostly made out of starch, and you can make all sorts of cool stuff out of it, like bread and things made out of starch. Like you can make chips, all sorts of stuff. It's basically 70% of the population in Africa depends on cassava to meet their daily calorie intake. And obviously, with as important as it is to the people of Nigeria and the rest of Africa, any mishaps in the supply chain of cassava could have some serious negative consequences for those people. So we're going to talk about some things that you might want to know about Cassava that could have big impacts for famine in the near future.
So now we're going to talk about the Cassava mosaic disease. And it's spread by the whitefly, and it grew very rapidly back in the 1970s. And this caused a major problem for most Nigerians because this is the food that they depend on the most. And once this crop went down, they had to find other things to live off of instead of this. But the disease was gone for a while, and in the past couple of years, it has started killing crops again.
Whiteflies. These little guys can ruin a whole harvest of cassava. They're no good for the Nigerians. To get rid of these, farmers put out yellow sticky traps. Don't do that. To get rid of these, farmers put out yellow sticky traps because the whiteflies are attracted to them. Also, green lacewigs are the #1 predator to cassava whiteflies. So farmers like to have them come get rid of.
So when cassava gets destroyed by this mosaic disease, it harms the leaves of these awesome starches. And so to prevent this, they use pesticides on these plants. The pesticides sometimes work, but they have been able to still adapt to the pesticides, so the whitefly still comes around. But in order to use this, they sometimes wash the underside of the leaf and spray it with soap so that it will prevent it. And also, whenever the leaves die on the plant, they have to remove them so that no more whiteflies will come around.
The localized famine that was created by the disease of the cassava killed over 150,000 hectares of the cassava plant. That's a lot of food for a lot of people. And unfortunately, it hit Nigeria hard since they were already struggling from climate adversities and cultural problems. Just think about it. Do you want your food to be gone next time you wake up?
What does it taste like?
Wait, it tastes like starch.
Eat it.
Okay, pretend you're eating this.
Boy, I wish I was Nigerian.
You're part of Nigeria, is natural habitat.
Tastes like seeds.